All right, so today I'm going to show you how to install a proper swing adapter. So for this purpose, what's been happening here is that this sprinkler head has been screwed directly on to, I know it's hard to see that, but the fitting right there. And so if anybody ever steps on this or hits it, it just snaps right off of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to connect up a riser like that to some soft pipe and a couple other different little parts that we have here to create a really nice setup for sprinkler projects. So really all you got to do is, depending on what type of fitting you have here we have this female barb elbow, and that just screws right onto the fitting there to the riser. And then once you've got that where you want it, little tight, then you take your hose and you measure that distance from your hose out to where you want the head to be. We've already excavated our hole and it's plenty deep for what we're working with here. And then on the other side of your pipe, you're going to shove in this barb. And this might not be the order that you do it in, but I'm just doing it for the sake of this video. And then the swivel goes on there, and this is going to be where your head goes on. The whole point of this extra piece right here is to allow the movement of your head. When it's in the ground, it can move this way and it can move this way. It really makes the placement and just everything about doing sprinklers a lot better when you have this type of fitting or setup installed at every single one of your heads. So I'm just going to put the head on here first. Hopefully, might have to get a new body. This one might be cooked. Hit pause. Okay, so we got our new body, and the other one was stripped. That's probably why we were having an issue with it anyways. Got kicked off and got shoved back on a few times. So anyway, here's this. Put that where we want it, and then just kind of measure out your distance. I know it's hard to probably see that in the video, but you can also change some of the angles of this, which I might do here in just a second. I'm just going to cut this about where I want it. And I kind of want this, make sure everything's tight. Doesn't have to be hero tight, but it does need to be snug. And do it now so that you're not doing it when it's in the ground. And then I want this right up against the edge of the concrete here. So I'm going to, I've got my swivel turned this direction, put this into position, make sure that my pipe is the right length. Looks good. So now I'm just going to send it on there. And this is really hard to push on there for most people, so you might hire a sprinkler guy to do this for you. And then just make sure you have enough room down in your hole. Push the head down in there. So this is sticking up a little bit from the concrete. I don't like that as a sprinkler guy. I want to get it down in deeper. You can use different size bodies and all sorts of stuff, but I think I'm just going to cut out some of these roots and things that I'm dealing with down here and just try to make a little bit more room in this hole. And then once I get that down to where I'm happy with it, and sometimes, especially on the end of the curve and stuff, you'll find the PVC down there, and sometimes that just, you can't go any deeper than that. But I'm pretty happy with that, and I think it'll go in nice. So we're just going to backfill it, and anyway, that's how you do that.